Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys Blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Blues, 1975.
This is the way of the exploding fist on the ZX Spectrum. There was no way I was not going to revisit this game in what I consider to be just the best and most impressive games on the system. This was developed by Bean Software and released by Melbourne House in 1985, and it was released on this, the Amstrad, the Commodore 64, which is pretty much the best home version by far. Even I can say that. Years ago I did do a comparison for the Spectrum against it. Yeah, alright, it's got that chunky graphics effect going on, blocky, but it's just absolutely superb. There's a BBC Micro port as well, an Aegon Electron one, and apparently it made it to the Commodore 16, which I don't think I've ever seen, and I'd be very interested to look that up after this video to see what it looks like. Now, I remember when this came out back in the day because it was such a big deal, and we got it, and we actually had an original version of it. I don't know where we got it from, but we liked it, but we were incredibly poor at it, and that's because we didn't really realise, and the same goes for now, that the best way to play this game is with a joystick. Now, this spent 2 months at #1 in 1985, which is a massive amount of time that early on, and also it sold 150,000 copies in 2 years on the Spectrum. I don't know what came first, this or System 3's International Karate, but I've always had more of a soft spot for this, all versions, over International Karate, and I agree with Mainmeister Alan that Way of the Exploding Fist on the 64 is better than International Karate on the 64. Now, apologies for the background noise. I do live on the busiest road in the West Country, and this is a 48K game only, and the sound is beeper sound, which is just a shame that no one updated it and put some AY chip goodness into it. So it's a 1-on-1 point-based karate simulator fighter. Each character has a different number of 16 different moves available to them, which was insane. Combination of using the fire button and just direction buttons to achieve them. So there's a lot of longevity in this game because you have to practice. Now, I've got this set to joystick. If you set it to keyboard and you define the keys, you basically have to define up, right, down right, down left, backwards, up left. That's how you achieve the 16 different moves. Whereas, yeah, just play it on joystick, you'll see what I mean. The animation is superb. It may not have the colours of the Commodore 64 version, but the sprites are a lot sharper, and there are 3 different backgrounds in it, and time is obviously the middle at the top. You win by getting half of a yin yang and then completing it, and then completing our secondary one, is it? It's been ages since I've played this on the Spectrum, but yeah, loved it back in the day. It's included on the Retro Games of the Spectrum, which was wise indeed. Let's get into it. Far. That's the extent of the music, so yeah, that's a bit sucky. Now, you can obviously, well, I'm fighting the computer, but you can, that was actually backwards and far. Ooh, spinning roundhouse, and then that was using fire. If I press duck, and then that's not working. Come on, I'll do that instead. Look at the animation. So it's not the quickest of fighters. And before, the way, International Karate was released on the Spectrum, the first one, but it's shite. Don't believe me, look up my gameplay. You do not need to check that out. So, we're novice now. You have to go through your belts, don't you? Your Dans, is it? Oh! Look at his face. Look, you can Van Damme as well. What's this? Right. Ooh. But, yeah. International Karate Plus which is obviously on the Spectrum and is superb. But those are the only two games like this, and obviously this stole International Karate's thunder on the Commodore 64. But look at it, come on. Alright, put the sound out of your head. That's not fair. See, I mean, inside. Yeah, go with first down now. Ooh. But you can block, I think. I just choose not to, because I choose not to block in any fighting game. Oh, it's not broke, don't fix it. But yeah, like I said, little me, ickle me. I was 9 in 1985. I'd never seen anything like this, ever. Alright. I'd seen International Karate in the arcades, but you know what I mean, on the home micros. And obviously you couldn't do 2 joysticks with this, which is good. Oh wait, he beat me. How did I get... look at this... I don't know. There you go. Don't think I ever got past 4 down as a kid, but yeah. Gotta put it in here. Gotta put it in here. Right, I'm using the actual official, because my control pad died, my 8-bit DOE one. I'm using the official. Hey! You know those knockouts are like double knockouts? Well, I'm using the pad that comes with the A500 Mini, which is exactly the same as the Spectrum one, they just coloured it black. And try to use it to do punches is impossible. But I will say this, don't buy the official pad for the Retro Games of Spectrum, because it is the A500 Mini Plus one, so if you've got that, use that. But it's a horrible pad. The D-pad, thanks whoever's phoning me, you always phone me when I'm doing videos. Right, the D-pad is absolutely fucking awful in it, and I am aware we have the loudest phone this side of the Milky Way that you can clearly hear in Texas. Right. Ooh. Yeah, why's no one hacked this and put like AY chip goodness and shit in it? Right, so hang on, he won the first round. I don't understand. Yeah, do you know what? Kicks. Kicks are the order, because this fucking D-pad is useless. Maybe I'll break out the solder now and fix my 8-bit DOE pad. Right. Maybe I'll get a white stick. Even holding it feels weird. It's just such a weird, unergonomic fucking design. Maybe it's the real reason the CD32 failed. Everyone thought the pad was shizen. Anyway, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm going to see if I can catch some of the spinning. Oh yeah, that's awkward. How do you do that? You can... I get stuck in a world of fucking back to front, man, then, when I half turn. But can you do a backwards? I don't know. Because there is a sequel to this, Fist 2 The Legend Continues, which is a weird one. They've made an action-adventure game out of it where you run around exploring a village looking for scrolls. And, oh yeah, you can fake flying kick them. It's not good. But at least on side B, there is a one-on-one fighting game with 3 different stages in the background. However, it's not point-based karate. It's, cannot punch on this shagging D-pad. It's thank you. In the plums, motherfucker. It's health. And it takes forever to deplete it. Oh! Oh! Thank you. Cheeky. I wonder if he can hit me in the shin and I can hit him in the face at the same time. Life goals. Oh, close. But yeah, like I said, you got to put some practice in it. I've got to put a better control pad into it. See, it was worth doing that, managing to do it, because of the noise it makes. See, you can feint them as well. I mean, that's unheard of. Well, it's not unheard of in a fighting game at the time, because there weren't any fighting games. What was there? There's that Kung Fu one, which is weird, but really good animation, but everyone looks like they've been drawn on Etch-a-Sketch. Is it Uchimata, which is a judo one, so no one likes that because judo's shit. Sorry if you do, but it is. Right, I think if you overexpend, so you can't hit with kick, but you can still get a bollock punch in, which I can because pad. Hey, but I can do that. Yeah, so control your range and distance and stuff like that. Basically, it's a pretty deep fighter. You just have to know what you're doing, which obviously rules me out. It feels the yin and yang's in reverse on my side of the screen, does it? Oh, don't know. But anyway, you're getting the impression how much I love this game, but how much I suck at it. Ooh. Also, you know, when you mistime your move, then you literally must, like, I guess, real karate. You know that you're open and you just wait for him to follow up. Again, though, not so much if you have a good control pad. But like I said, don't play it on keys. It's a mind fuck. I'm sure there are people out there who can play it on keys and they're saying, Dave, I can play it on keys, I'm fucking amazing at it. Kapew! We all need life goals. Now run along, don't care. Oh, it's the little, I mean, I know it's only beeper sound effects, but it's those little noises. And then the bollock thumping booming noises. And then the I got caught my pants down noises. But yeah, so in conclusion, oh, there is another weird. He was just waiting there. There's a sequel to Fist 2, which is Fist Plus, which is a rip-off of IK Plus, and it's fun. Tis a good game English, but sure is no pool. But it's just not as good as IK Plus. I'm surprised IK Plus isn't on here, but then I don't know. A System 3, like, just don't like handing out their shit. I don't know. Oh yeah, the more I think about it, why isn't IK Plus on it? I understand that there are no arcade ports on here because then. See, how can he hit me with a kick when he's at the same range, but I can't hit him with a punch there? I don't know. That's a backwards and fire, by the way, which does that. So weird, makes you flip the other way. But yeah, so they couldn't put arcade ports on it. I get that, but yeah, why no IK Plus? Oh, sorry, I'm getting why I've only got half a yin and yang and then a full yin and yang. It's because floor sweep, time out, because obviously there's round time. Never mind, I'm a fucking idiot. Boom, motherfucker. He's gonna try it. He's gonna try it. Oh, I was gonna do a spinning roundhouse, but yeah. For some reason, when you're a kid, that's the move that impressed everyone. Ooh, and as a kid, because if you got Quick Shot 2 plugged into this, it fucking worked, unlike this pad. No. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Quick Shot 2 worked. You could cane like the first few dans just by doing bollock punches. First dan. A lot of people in this town called Dan, eh? Are we learning yet, Dan? Just saying. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I was going for the bollock punch, but then I realised I shouldn't because of this pad. Oh, floor sweep. Ha ha! So range is your friend. Check it out, we're mobile. Points for the quote. You're not getting that one. Second down. Ooh, back outside. So good that it does that. No one scores. Turn around. Oh. So yeah, long story short, if you've never played Way of the Exploding Fist, hands down, the second best after IK Plus, Fighter on the ZX Spectrum. Sorry about the awkward pauses, the background noise, noisy white bastard, and the shit control pad. But the last one's on me. As always, I'd love to know what you think. If you played this back in the day, and do you still think it's so superb and one of the best fighters on the Spectrum? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.